dear viewers, to the second episode of celebrating the St. Vincent de Paul in Zambia. Today we shall continue with a discussion on the planned preparations for the Society of St. Vincent de Paul in Zambia, Ssvp, for the forthcoming 75th anniversary celebration to be held at Kabunda Parish in Mansa Diocese. You're with me, Sidin Mwamainda, and indeed welcome wherever you're watching us from. I'm joined by two gentlemen, and for the first time, Mr. Evans, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Kindly introduce yourself.
Oh, my name is Evans Chirukusha. Currently the chairperson for Mary Immaculate Parish Conference, and I have been attached to the 75th anniversary fundraising committee where I say,
Mr. Emmanuel Mubanga, coming for the second time, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, and good morning, viewers.
For those who do not get your introductions in the first episode, kindly introduce yourself.
My name is Emmanuel Mubanga. I'm congregated at St. Ignatius Parish, where I'm president of the Conference of St. Vincent de Paul. I'm also serving as vice chair of the Lusaka-based fundraising committee for the 75th anniversary of St. Vincent de Paul presence in Zambia.
Great. So we have the secretary and
the vice chair.
The vice chair,
yes,
who is also the president. You must have a lot of money.
No. We
okay.
are presidents with small pieces.
With small pieces. Okay, yes. So we like we've said already, this is the second episode of the celebrations that you'll be hosting at Kabunda Mission Parish in Mansa Diocese. But for those who missed the first episode, briefly remind us what the Ssvp is all about and what their mission and vision in Zambia is.
Yeah, thank you. Ssvp, or St. Vincent de Paul, is an international Catholic lay organization dedicated to the service of the poor. And in Zambia, we've been doing this work since our commissioning in 1951. Its membership is voluntary, and it's open to all who seek to living their faith through service to the poor. Our mission in Zambia is to seek and find the poor, help them in the spirit of justice, and tackle, causes of poverty where we can. And our vision is to live the faith, to bring faith to life, and ensure that we dignify our clients or the poor. That's in a nutshell. That's what we are about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Evans, would you want to add something on what he has said? How do you bring about dignified life for the people?
Well, we are a charitable organization in the sense that we offer charity to the needy in society. We're slightly different from the traditional charitable organizations that people know, like the Lions Club, the Rotary Club, because ours is anchored in the Catholic faith. And we offer service to the needy based on our Catholic ethos. So we go out to seek the people that we help, and we want to be embraced with the people that we are serving. We want to enter into communion with the people that we serve so that we understand their suffering and offer a service that reflects our personal attachment to their suffering. And that way we are able to maintain the dignity of the people that we help, and the people that we help also share our values and understanding of what it is to live in love, communion with the people that we serve.
So our discussion today is focused on you people coming here to shed more light on the forthcoming 75th anniversary celebration. What is the event all about, Mr. Secretary?
Thank you very much. As you heard from my colleague, the Society of St. Vincent de Paul has been in existence since 1951. The first conference was established at Kabunda Mission Parish in Mansa Diocese in the year 1951 by the early missionaries. Since then, the society has grown from that humble beginning into a nationwide lay group for the Catholic faithful that offers service to the needy and the vulnerable in the society. So from 1951 to next year, 2026, the society will clock 75 years. So our holding the celebrations is just to mark this important milestone in the life of our movement and to bring it to prominence, and also to raise the profile of this important lay group that offers charity to the needy, and that way, looking back at our legacy of providing unbroken service to the needy over a period of 75 years, recognize the people who have supported us all the way. So it's, in short, a way of raising awareness for the existence of our organization amongst our Catholic faithful, the general public, and the people that share our vision and values.
Okay, and what do you intend to achieve through the celebration of this milestone in the life of the Ssvp in Zambia, Mr. Emmanuel Mubanga? I'm sure you'll be adding up to what he has just mentioned.
Yes, he has already touched on a number of issues, things that we intend to achieve. One is to bring awareness to the Catholic faith. There are some conferences within the country which have no St. Vincent de Paul. And yet we know the need are always with us. Yeah, so, through this awareness, especially those, the small parishes in rural areas, they will, get to know more about St. Vincent de Paul. Yeah, we also intend to, honor and celebrate our benefactors. Yeah, we also want to share with the general populace our achievements over the years, which he has touched on, which helping the needy in our society, which needy come in various forms. Yeah, so we want to, and some of those people that have helped us all the way, could be priests, lay people, the media like yourselves that bring out some of the people that we work with in society, besides what we do internally as St. Vincent de Paul when we go out to seek the poor and assist them. So this celebration is meant to honor those people that help us and also celebrate those that we have assisted over the years. Some have moved on and they have achieved great things in society. Yeah, that's what we intend to achieve.
Yeah, I presume this is a huge celebration of national significance to the Society of St. Vincent de Paul. Now, Mr. Evans, share with us and especially with the viewers or the general Ssvp membership, what the National Council has put in place to ensure that this event succeeds.
Thank you very much for that. As you know, a celebration of this nature is quite huge. It requires a lot of things to be put in place for its successful staging. Our supreme body, the National Council, headed by our president, Mr. James Lesa, is the one that's in the forefront of ensuring that everything is put in place for a successful hosting of the event. The National Council is the one that has initiated the plans, starting with the publicity, the infrastructure repairs, and the raising of the funds. So to make sure that this does not interfere with the day-to-day running operations of the society, there are select committees which have been put in place, beginning with publicity and media, infrastructure, hospitality, and finally the fundraising committee to which we belong. So we have two fundraising committees, one based in Lusaka, the other one based in Mansa, because of the significance of Mansa, as we've indicated that this is the birthplace of our organization. So the idea of ensuring that you have select committees handling various aspects of this event is based on the belief that unless the various activities are well coordinated, you cannot achieve any meaningful progress towards the eventual hosting of the celebrations. So there are select committees which are headed by various people who are tasked to perform certain activities in synergy with the rest of the groups for the sole purpose of ensuring that the event is a success.
Mr. Vice President, this mammoth event or a celebration is supposed to be, I guess, attached to a budget. So how do you intend to raise the required funds, and who have you approached for assistance? And tell us, is this restricted to Catholic aligned institutions only?
Thank you so much for that question. The budget is 600,000 kwacha to organize and host the event. As an institution, the National Council has set up two fundraising committees, one in Mansa and one in Lusaka. So we are part of the Lusaka-based fundraising committee. And we came up with a fundraising strategy. In this fundraising strategy, we have put in ways of how we are going to, meet our budget. And one of those is we have written letters to eminent persons in society who can assist us with donations, as well as corporate institutions, because we want to tap into their corporate social responsibilities, or CSRs. And we are also approaching members of St. Vincent de Paul conferences across the country to contribute towards this event, because it's theirs. And we are also targeting, there are those members of our faith, the Catholic faith, that come to church but are not members of any lay organization. And secretly, some of them do donate to our cause. So we'll be appealing to all members to contribute something towards achieving this feat. So, and again, if you look at like corporate institutions, we, some people are not Catholics. The others could be from other faiths, but they believe in what we do. Yeah, so it's not restricted to Catholics only. It's open to all that are willing to assist, meet, this mammoth task of raising the money for the celebrations.
Dear viewers, you've heard 600 pin to prepare and host this forthcoming 75th anniversary of St. Vincent de Paul in Zambia. which was founded at Kabunda Mission Parish in Mansa Diocese, and for that cause, the celebration will be held next year there. So you're called upon. Corporate entities, we can tell them that in their statutes, always they say, no, we are out here for corporate responsibility, whatever. Yeah. So it is their turn.
Yes, it's an opportunity for them to show up and assist us.
Great.
Yeah, but and they have always done so. We are very grateful to those institutions that come forth and assist us. Yeah.
Mr. Chirukusha, you want to add up something to emphasize the point?
Yes. I think our fundraising strategy is quite robust. It has other activities which I just want to mention that my colleague has not mentioned. We are also planning to hold a fundraising walk, which we are dubbing Walk with the Bishop. So this is an activity where we hope to draw the participation of a lot of people from various parishes. We encourage him to sponsor the bishop for a number of kilometers, and in response, raise some cash out of that. It's very exciting. We know that our bishop is very energetic, and we hope that you respond positively to our request to have him lead this sponsored walk. And this is one event where we hope to draw the participation of a lot of people. We also have other items that we've included in our fundraising strategy, like golf tournaments, prayer breakfast. We will also print t-shirts and caps for the event that we hope to sell to those that wish to travel and others who might just want to be associated with the event. That too will be a source of fundraising for us. There are plans also in the pipeline for us to open up thrift sales at various parishes where we can get used clothes or other items donated from people to resell, also for the purpose of supplementing the funds that we will raise from other things. So it's quite a mixed bag for us, and we hope that from among these activities that we have proposed and our leadership has approved, we can raise sufficient funds for the successful staging of the celebrations. So it's not restricted to only Catholic aligned institutions. The general public is also encouraged to contribute. Those that are aware of the good works that we do, of alleviating poverty amongst the poor, those that share our vision, those that believe in the goodness of the service that we offer, can support us. This is a one-off activity for which we would like to ensure that it's a celebration of our legacy, and it is a befitting occasion for all our membership to feel proud to belong to this organization.
Mr. Mwanga, Mr. Evans has just said our bishop is energetic, and I know almost all the bishops from the 11 dioceses are energetic, but I guess we are talking about Lusaka and Mansa, and the two bishops are energetic. So where is the walk going to be? Is it, and which bishop we are referring to? Is it the Archbishop of Lusaka or the Bishop of Mansa?
Yeah, the plan for the Lusaka committee is to, have our Bishop, His Grace Dr. Riki Banda, to I will find a suitable route within the confines of, say, around Pop Square or within Long Acres, but that will be communicated at a later.
He likes in the mountains of Njorwe there, where he beats men with the walking, and in Kasisi at times. So don't take him to Pop Square. There's no mountain there.
No, we are also looking at the logistics of having a number of parishioners participating.
Okay.
Yeah, so some may not, will be eating into the into the funds if we raise the funds and book buses for people to go to Njorwe or
okay.
Yeah, but we'll try and have it localized.
Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Secretary, would you summarize for our viewers what is covered in the expenditure budget you've indicated, the 600 pin?
Yeah, thank you very much for that question. The expenditure budget basically is the basis of the money that we're raising. It has in it, or it covers all aspects of activities before, during, and after the celebrations. So in that expenditure budget, we've made provision for maintenance and repair works and upgrades to facilities at the site of the celebrations, which is Kavunda Mission Parish. We're talking about the water reticulation, the buildings themselves, so that we can bring them to a level where they can be suitable for hosting of an event of this nature. We also need to construct a podium. There will be hiring of marquees. There will be publicity and media expenses, accommodation for invited guests here in Lusaka and also in Mansa, especially for our overseas invited guests. Then we also need to pay for the transportation of the same people, of some invited people from Lusaka, even our overseas guests will be traveling by road from here to Mansa. So those are the typical cost items that are contained in our expenditure budget. We're also looking at meals and refreshments, also gifts, some curios for our overseas people to take back with them in remembrance of their visit to Zambia. We'll also have some token of appreciation for the local leadership, the chiefs, the people that will come out, the people that continue to support us, our benefactors whom we want to recognize. So there will be some gifts in form of tokens of appreciation. So all these will have to be funded from the money that we raise based on our expenditure budget.
It's the nature of the Society of St. Vincent de Paul to give.
Yes.
So you can't do away without giving.
Yes.
Then you are not the Society of St. Vincent de Paul.
It's true.
You will be befitting your legacy.
Yes, we'll continue giving even during the celebration. There will be people. There will still be, the poor will be amongst us everywhere we go. It's a fact.
Okay.
And this is what our Lord Jesus Christ emphasized in the story of the gospel, according to Matthew. Chapter 26, verse 11, the poor will always be with you.
Someone would be arguing out there that you are perpetuating the notion of the poor by giving all the time. You're making people lazy, in short, Mr. Vice President.
No, it's in the giving, like the way the society operates. Yeah, so we go out there to seek and to look out for the poor and to help them, in the spirit of justice. And as well, try to find out the underlying causes of their situation. You might find that this person is able-bodied. He comes, no, Vasidin, I need a cigarette. What for? You know, but you are able-bodied. Can't you earn, I want a drink? Can't you earn that? You know. So in what we do, so we synergy with other institutions. We amongst ourselves. And that's why for members of St. Vincent de Paul, they volunteer their talents, others their connections. And if someone comes, no, I'm in need of what, we investigate, find out what he really needs. Come around. If you look at, say, even around here, Lumen 2000 or Lumen TV.
Lumen 2000 is a program.
Lumen 2000 was a program. You can see how old we are. You know, they come around here. There is a lot to do. You can make them sweep the yard. And at the end of the day, give him a 50,000 so that we teach them, even from our symbol, there is a fish. We teach people how to fish, not to constantly give the given the fish. Yes.
Okay, so gentlemen, there could be someone out there who keeps saying, these people are saying things and they're very interesting. And you know, there are people who are always itch to give. So maybe we give them their account number at this particular time that we've mentioned that it is 600 pin that is needed for the successful hosting of this event. So dear viewers, those of you following us wherever you are, the account number for depositing the monies is hosted at Zambia National Commercial Bank, and the account name is Society of St. Vincent de Paul Fundraising. The account number is 57032085000219. I say it again, 57032085000219. That is the account number. The currency is the Kwacha account, is it? And the sort code, there are some people who would want the sort code, is 010067 at Zanaco. Yes. Mr. Shurukushe, you wanted to say something?
Yes, I was saying, you see, you raised a very important issue of creating an element of perpetual dependence among the people that we offer. It is an issue that even our parish priests in most parishes are concerned about, and they continue warning us against that element, because there are people who have mastered the art of begging, not because they are poor financially, but because they exploit the loopholes that exist amongst our lay groups that are involved with the charity works. So it's important for me to comment on that because it's an important aspect of our works, and also for the benefit of the people that give out the money, because those people who give out the money believe that we are prudent in the manner that we are giving out this money. And I'd like to assure our viewers, especially our benefactors, those that offer their financial resources to the cause of the poor. The issue of creating dependence is something that we are equally concerned about, and which we are vigilant to make sure that it doesn't take root. So we have systems of vetting, or ways of vetting the people that approach us for help, including the people that we go to see. One of the ways that we try to avoid dependence is to make sure that we empower our recipients, or the potential recipients of the aid that we give. So we don't just give out money. First of all, we go out. Most of the people we help we have to find out where they physically live, because that way we can appreciate and establish that indeed these people are needy, they are vulnerable, and they deserve to be assisted. But once we have established where they are and asked around, we also talk to neighbors. And then the neighbors are very supportive, and they also know how their neighbors live, and they can vouch for them. So people might come and say, look, this house I'm living in is about to collapse. So in that case, you just need to help, repair it. Others will say, look, I used to do business. Because of an event that happened, I no longer have sufficient capital to continue doing business. So our members go and empower that person. So empowerment is a one-off. So in that case, we know that we're not perpetuating, we're actually making it possible for someone to look after themselves from the money or the proceeds that they will get from the business. Mm-hmm. So thank you very much for making it possible for us to, share that aspect to the viewers, and also reassure the people that give out the money that, no, we are not creating laziness among the people that we help. We are in fact helping to cure the root cause of their position of vulnerability or poverty.
Mm-hmm. And just
yes,
to add on a bit, that's why we encourage, the parishes, the St. Vincent de Paul conferences, and also the small Christian communities to identify, because in the small Christian communities, that's where we're all coming from. It's our small church. So they can identify who the needy are in those communities, to avoid, issues of people just dropping in. Yeah, they are, as he said, there are some who exploit. They will move from parish to parish, but there must be an attachment to the local church where they are. It can be any Christian church. Yeah, but as long as they are coming from that community, our small Christian communities, working with other Christians in that area, they can identify who the needy are. And that's what we encourage.
Okay, so now let's look at will the celebrations and events leading to this occasion interfere in any way with the day-to-day works of St. Vincent de Paul? Vincent?
Not really, because as I mentioned, when you asked about what is involved in the preparations, our National Council has made sure that it's only the people who are in select committees who are directly involved in the activities for the preparations and the eventual staging of the celebrations. The rest of our membership will continue with the usual resources to provide help to the needy. Even the members of the select committees, like the fundraising committee where we belong, are performing a part-time activity. So we continue to belong to our conferences in the various parishes where we meet and work with the rest of our brethren in providing help the same way that we've done. There are no resources that are being diverted from our everyday activities to the hosting of the celebrations. That is why we have a separate fundraising committee which is tasked with the raising of funds. So this select committee is made up of people not from a particular conference or parish. They are drawn from various parishes, so that we don't have the majority of people taken away from their everyday work of providing charity. So you have one person from Mary Immaculate, one person from St. Ignatius, and they meet over maybe fortnightly or monthly to just pay attention to the activities that have drawn up for the fundraising works. So, in short, we'd like to reassure all our recipients or our potential clients, our benefactors, and all those who are associated with our works that we will continue to render the same level of charity works for people as we've done before or during the course of the preparation and eventual hosting of the event.
Bamanga, as Zambians, you agree with me that we like partying, celebrating, and attending celebrations in general. Yeah. So, in this case, people who are watching us are like, today for kokusangwa koku. So, tell us, who is expected to attend this celebration, and also in the same vein, give us your final words and appeal to the viewers.
Yeah, thank you very much for that question. Yes, partying is good. So, we can't be in mourning all the time. Yeah, so a lot of times we need to come together and celebrate together, to build, our and foster our relationships. Yeah. So in this in the 75th anniversary celebrations, we have we will have in attendance international visitors, those that are coming from the global office in Paris and elsewhere, those that will be invited to come and be part of this celebration. We'll also recognize our bishops and priests. Some of them are now bishops, but they were part of the teams that build this society in the country. And they have been supporting and working very hard to ensure that works of charity continue. As you know, works of charity is one of the cardinal things of our church. Yeah, so we also we will invite the local leadership, and the local leadership, we mean the traditional chiefs around the area and in the province, and those that are associated with the Catholic faith. Then the general membership of St. Vincent de Paul, those that can afford to get into Mansa, if they are not invited, they are all welcome. Yeah, we also invite benefactors, people that have been assisting us over the years, and those that we have assisted and want to appreciate the works of the society. Yeah, I'm sure they will be given a platform to say something. So it's open to all. Yeah, those that are not invited but have the resources to make it to Mansa are very much welcome.
The spirit of St. Vincent de Paul, indeed. Yes. Okay, we'll come back to you later with your closing remarks and appeal. Let's start with you. Your closing remarks and your appeal to the viewers. If you look into that camera.
Yeah, thank you very much, Sid. As we mentioned in our beginning statement, today we have dedicated this episode to raising awareness about the 75th anniversary celebrations. And our focus was to raise awareness about it and when it's taking place. We said it's going to take place next year, in September 2026. Our appeal for financial and material contribution is what we want to bring to the attention of the people. There are a lot of people asking for help in various ways, and sometimes the public have become skeptical about the genuineness of people who ask for funds and whether their contributions will actually find way to the right people. So my appeal is in the form of an assurance to those that intend to send in their donations and contributions to say, we have put in place measures to ensure transparency and accountability for every way that is donated. We do not want to abuse the trust of the people that believe in our goodness and in the works that we are providing in the communities. So my appeal is, please feel free. Your money should be sent not to individuals, but to the bank account that has been opened for the purpose of making sure that the money goes to the right cause. And when you send in your money, you can call the numbers that we have in the brochures so that we can give you a receipt. That way, you will know that your donation has been rightly acknowledged. So I also want to appeal to the people that are listening in, or our viewers out there, that St. Vincent de Paul is a very rich institution and lay group. It is a Catholic lay group that gives individuals an opportunity to perform works based on faith. As you know, faith without works is dead. So this is an opportunity where you can work with other like-minded people to live your vocation of rendering service to the poor, and thus fulfilling what Scripture encourages us to do, to perform works based on our faith. So we're also encouraging others to approach our leadership at various parishes and join St. Vincent and work with like-minded people. Because if you work, there are people who are doing what we are doing, maybe on even a larger scale, but they are missing out on the spirituality that is associated with giving. You need to build yourself spirit-wise, and you can only do that if you associate with people that continually encourage you, who strengthen you spiritually and emotionally. So our appeal is also, please come and join us. It's a very rich organization. People watch from afar and think that it's an organization for the rich. We are not rich individually, but we form a very rich organization because of the synergy that we put together. So please come and join us. If you can't join us because you are committed in terms of time, please be our benefactor. Be the light that shines in the darkness of our less privileged individuals and the poor in society. You can send in your money. Most of the money that we receive comes through the parish priests, our parish officers. For those people who doubt whether the money can reach us, they can approach the parish priest and say, I want this money be given to St. Vincent de Paul for the purpose of redistribution to the poor. So that way, the priest is aware that we have received a sum of money, and they refer the people that approach the parish office to St. Vincent. And we keep an account of the monies that come and regularly share the expenditures with the rest of the committees that go through that, they audit that, so that there's no way a person can misappropriate the money to the poor. So please send in your monies. If you know a member of St. Vincent de Paul, you can talk to them, or if you want the money to go to the parish priest, you can go straight to the parish.
Okay. Manga.
A lot has been said. Yeah, but our only appeal is to the Catholic community. Yeah, those that are not members of any lay group, yeah, you are welcome in St. Vincent de Paul. And when we talk, you might misconstrue richness as, the St. Vincent de Paul has a lot of resources at hand. It's rich in spirituality. Yeah, and it's rich in, people that volunteer. It's not only money, but resources as well. There are people that have books, that have clothing, those they can bring to church, and we can redistribute to people that need it more than we do. And there are also people that we have, like in the past year, we received from a family furniture, and if you go around, there are some amongst the clergy who are posted in areas where if you go there, you feel pity as to how these priests have found themselves in an area where they don't even have, furniture, they don't have, somewhere to lay their head properly. So we encourage people to, donate whatever they feel, can be helpful to someone or to a neighbor. So we're appealing to all members of the Catholic faith and those that have the spirit of giving to join St. Vincent de Paul.
Thank you very much. I think yours is a noble task, like already you've said, that it's one of the cardinal things of the Catholic Church. All we can do is to thank you for making this second appearance, and I'm sure our dear viewers would want to see you again. So, dear viewers, this is where we come to the end of today's episode, The Legacy of Compassion and Care by St. Vincent de Paul in Zambia for 75 years. Please support this hosting of the 75th anniversary coming up in 2026 in September. Until next time, from me, Sid Mwamainda, the people on the panel and the Lumen TV crew, it's bye for now.